Hey everybody. So I just got finished watching the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. And I gotta say, I don't really share everybody's enthusiasm. Most people seem to like this movie, but I was pretty bored. I actually contemplated walking out of the theater about halfway through, but I wanted to see if it got better. I didn't totally hate the movie, but I definitely didn't love it. It just, it just felt kind of like depressing. It seems like every DC movie's got to have a funeral scene. Batman vs. Superman starts with a funeral and ends with a funeral. This movie throws in a funeral scene, and I think there's a moment towards the end where Catwoman and Batman are driving through a cemetery. I don't know, maybe I was wrong, but in any event. Also, I've heard people say that in The Dark Knight Rises that they couldn't make out what some of the things Bane and Batman were saying, but I understood everything that was happening in that movie as far as like everybody's lines, but there were a few lines in this new Batman movie where I was like, what did the Batman say? What did Riddler say? There was a scene where like protesters are chanting something, and I was like, huh, what was their chant? I didn't catch that. But anyway, I mean, one of the good things I'd have to say about this movie is that aside from some of the lines I couldn't understand, the acting was great. Robert Pattinson did a great job. So did the other actors and actresses. But I mean, some of this stuff we've seen before. I mean, you had like Joker kill prominent people, and The Dark Knight, and the Riddler. That's what the Riddler's doing in this movie. I don't know, and there was just some convoluted stuff, like what mobster did what and who's the rat. I don't know, and then there's this mobster who is the dad of Catwoman, but he doesn't know that he's the dad apparently. But it's like, if you knocked up somebody that is at the bar that you're always at, and she either disappears for 9 months or she shows the baby bump, wouldn't you kind of put the two and two together, or at least ask, like, hey, is that my baby? I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe there's something I'm missing here I'm not getting, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of this new Batman movie. Tell me if I'm crazy, or let me know what you think. Anyway, talk to you soon. Be vegan and prosper.